Good morning, Bear. How's it going?
Pretty good.
I've got a weed problem, dude.
Oh, come on in.
Wow, it's smoky in here at the moment. What's going on, dude?
Just foraging some hand tools. So primarily I make gardening tools, just like weeders and hoes and that type of thing, but I also do custom orders for people, and I'll do a lot of stuff for the employees here. What kind of weed problem you got?
Dude, it's springtime, and as soon as those rains have come in, everything's popping out. We've got volunteer tomatoes, we've got all sorts of fat hen and thistles, grasses, you name it, we've got them growing.
I'll make you up a tool.
What tool do we need for the job?
We need one of these.
Bear, you know what? I think I've already seen these guys for sale in the store.
They are.
You've been busy at work, man.
I have been.
Get me a weed whacking tool made up, and I'm gonna be a happy man.
Grab that block there and set it on the anvil.
This?
Yeah, there you go. That's only about 50 pounds.
That's 50 pounds?
That's 50 pounds.
Okay. How hot is it in there?
Ooh, probably close to at least 3,000 degrees, I would say.
Wow, it's hot. That's a funny looking anvil.
That's a swedge block.
Okay.
It's used for forming steel in specific ways.
Are you putting the handle, how are we going to attach this to the handle first?
That would be the tang.
The tang, okay. We're getting tangy.
There you go. I am using this as a pattern, drawing it on the anvil with some soapstone so that I can get them all pretty close to being the same. I guess that'd be the difference between a factory and handmade. One of them is you're not going to get them all identical if you're doing it by hand. You can get close.
Hey Bear, I asked a blacksmith who was tired the other day. You know what he said?
What?
I'm not tired, just a little bit forged out.
I have not heard that one.
You think it's funny?
A little bit. There are a lot of terms that come from blacksmithing, like too many irons on the fire. That's blacksmithing.
Strike while the iron's hot.
That's another one. Yeah, pretty close. So now I'm going to work back here on this back section. Get it in the forge too long, you can burn it. Especially with something that thin.
Even though I've been in here for a while, I still can't get over how hot it is.
I am going to bend the back end of the tool. There we go.
Wow, that's really flaking up, isn't it?
That is called scale.
Scale.
It's these real thin layers of metal that come off. It oxidizes.
Bear, I can sure see that you do love blacksmithing. This has got a heart on it.
Iron heart puzzle. You've got to get the heart off of the ring.
No, it's not going well. The blacksmith puzzles puzzled me. I don't even think it comes off.
I'm going to harden the tool now.
Fire in the hole. So this bucket down here, you call it the quench tub or the slag bucket, right?
Correct.
Well, I know that years and years ago, blacksmiths would sell that water because the locals thought it had healing powers.
Correct, they would.
Do you drink this water at the end of the day?
I do not.
Oh, why not, Bear? It's full of goodness.
It's also full of stuff you don't want to drink.
Hey Bear, I don't know about your style and shape of this tool. I want to make some improvements.
Your prerogative.
I don't want to burn this metal though, Bear. Is it getting too hot?
No, you're good. Maybe lighten it up a little bit. How big of a hammer do you want?
The biggest hammer you've got.
Your funeral. Okay, just a minute here, just a minute. Okay, go ahead. There you go. Swing one in towards me. There you go. Almost there. One more. A little harder, harder. There you go. Good. Ta-da!
Can I put it in the bucket?
You can put it in the bucket.
No, I've got to find it again.
Yeah, you gotta roll your sleeves up and you gotta dip it in there. You have to.
My hand?
Yeah.
No, it's hot, dude.
You just gotta stick it in there. There you go. Nice and cold.
It is nice and cold. Wow. Here we go. I've got my first ever forged tool. How does it compare to yours, do you think?
A little crooked.
Sure is. It'll do the job.
It could. I mean, technically it is functional.
It's functional.
It is functional technically. You've successfully made a crooked question mark. Let me get back on mine, then we'll come back to yours.
Okay. As you said, my one needs a bit of cleaning up then, does it?
A little bit, yep.
This is the finishing touches then, Bear?
Almost. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and set that on here. And on there.
Wow, what's in there?
This is a mixture of beeswax and linseed oil with some turpentine in there.
Okay.
It's all mixed together. What you do is you coat it, and it gives it a rust-resistant coat.
Okay. The beeswax linseed mix for longevity and long life.
And now the last thing I like to do is I put a little linseed oil on the handle. There you go. And then I just hang it here for a little while and let it dry, and it's ready to go.
Thank you so much, Bear. It's been awesome, man.
No problem.
I'm going to take this and go and whack some weeds.
All righty.
Hey, Bear, thank you so much for these tools. I'm not going to have a weed problem anymore, so I'm going to get over to the gardens and start whacking them. Well, it certainly works.